Swipe now, cry later. That's the credit card trap in one sentence. It feels good in the moment. Fast. Easy. No cash? No problem. Just tap and go. Until you check your balance and realize you've been slicing yourself to death one purchase at a time. Credit cards don't feel like real money. That's the scam. You're not handing over anything. You're just adding numbers to a future problem. That $9 lunch becomes $13 with interest. That $200 emergency becomes $300 when you can't pay it off in full. And slowly, quietly, the debt piles up. You didn't mean to go into debt. Nobody does. But credit cards don't care about your intent. They care about your behavior. And if your behavior is, "I'll pay it later," you're already in trouble. Because later always costs more. Later is how you end up broke with a full closet and an empty fridge. I remember maxing out a card on groceries and gas thinking I was just floating until payday. That float turned into a flood. I paid interest on bread, on chicken, on fuel that was long gone. And the worst part, I didn't even remember most of what I bought. But the bill remembered. The bank remembered. My credit card balance became a highlight reel of every moment I didn't want to face the truth. I couldn't afford my lifestyle, and that's what credit cards do best. They delay the pain. You don't feel it when you swipe. You feel it when the statement shows up and you realize your just this once is now your every month. You think you're using credit, but the truth is, it's using you. It's playing off your need for comfort, your fear of missing out, your habit of saying yes before checking your account. It gives you the illusion of control while quietly stealing your future. Want to know what real freedom feels like? It's not a high credit limit. It's cutting up the card and not looking back. It's knowing that when you buy something, it's paid for. No minimum payments. No interest, no late fees, just peace. The worst part about credit card debt isn't the money, it's the mindset. It normalizes living in the red. It teaches you that survival means borrowing, that adulthood is just managing bills instead of building wealth. That's a lie. And if you're serious about fixing a broke, you got to stop lying to yourself. Cut the card. Go to cash. Budget like your future depends on it, because it does. I didn't start getting ahead until I stopped leaning on plastic and started standing on purpose. I stopped playing the game. I started living broke, for real, so I could stop being broke for good. You don't need a card to live. You need discipline. You need clarity. You need to look at that $30 impulse buy and ask, is this worth being broke over? Because when you're carrying a balance, that's what you're doing, paying interest on your own impatience. So go ahead, swipe now if you want. But don't be surprised when you're crying later. Or change the game, live on less, pay in full, and finally, break the trap for good.